This is PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library, and we are going to learn about everything that's happening at the library, and there still is so much going on. In fact, fall is a busy time at the library. Everything is starting up again, and we're going to have a lot of things to enjoy and do at the library this year, as we always do. So we're really excited to have Janine and Lauren tell us about things that are going on. Hi, Janine and Lauren.
Hey, Sue. Good to see you again.
It's always great to be here and find out what's happening. And we will start, as usual, with you, Janine, and let us know what is happening with public services and in the library in general, if you have some announcements to
Right.
make.
Yes, Sue, September is, that starts our very busy month for programs, and we are all virtual again throughout the rest of the year, especially with the way things are going right now. So yeah, we do have a mask policy in the library again. So for those of you who are choose to come in, you do need to be wearing a mask. For those of you who don't feel comfortable or not able to wear a mask, then we do curbside pickup. So you can just pull up and we can bring your items out to the car. So it's convenient for you. We also do home delivery as well, homebound delivery or home delivery. So we have options, but if you're coming in, you want to use the library, we are asking for masks. So, and also, I'm sorry, say that again.
It was for up and downstairs. For the summer, it was, upstairs with the children's area, but now it's the entire library. I just want to point that out for people.
That is correct, right? Throughout this early beginning of summer, it was just for upstairs for the youth, but now it's for the entire library again. So, we do what we can. And then starting in September after Labor Day, the library is open again on Sundays from 1 to 5. So that's starting back up again. We haven't had that for a while. So after Labor Day, just keep that in mind.
Great.
Yeah, so we're starting off with programs on Wednesday, September 8th, the new Wonder Years. We have, you're going to learn how to utilize Social Security claiming strategies to increase retirement income and how to use estate planning techniques and pass on their wisdom as well as your own wealth to your heirs from presenters Sue Ellen Hawking and Eileen Curlin Walsh, who's in town here. So that starts us off. Coming up on Thursday, September 9th, we have the I&M Canal, the past and present. And this one I'm looking forward to. We had long before the highways and railroads turned Chicago into the transportation hub of the US, it was the Illinois and Michigan Canal that literally put the city on the map. We have award-winning author and historian Dave Clark. He's going to explore the story of the building of the Illinois and Michigan Canal, or as we call the I&M Canal, and its eventual replacement. And he takes a virtual tour of its surviving structures from Bridgeport to Chicago to its terminus in Peru, Illinois.
That will be really fascinating because doesn't the bike trail kind of
yes, there's a bike trail that follows all the way along it, all the way down to at least Marseille and LaSalle, Illinois. And so you get to see the various stages of that canal today. Some of it looks like the one picture you're looking at where there is water in it. Other areas, it's dry. It just looks like a bit of a ravine or a gully of some sort. So there's various phases or stages of it look differently along the way. But there's some of the areas that have really well-preserved locks. Like I know in Lockport, the locks are still there. And along the trail, I forget, it's a little house. I don't even know where town it is right now, but they have where the mules were kept, and there's a barn where they kept the mules for changing out the mules to get a fresh team for the canals. And I mean, it's fascinating to know that bit of history is still here, and it really shows how the connection to how we started, our roots to in this area. So it's kind of cool.
Well, and it's fascinating to know that they needed a team of mules to pull the barges or boats down the canal. They didn't just go. That was a great way to have transportation move things along. And if you're someone who does do those bike trails, I think it's really interesting to know what are you looking at as you're riding along.
Yeah, they do. And like I know Morris, Illinois, some of the smaller towns along cities along the way, they have really cute, cool historical replications. And I know Ottawa, so they take pride in that part of their history. There's even an aqueduct that where when the canal passed over a river, they made an aqueduct so that this bridge of water of the canal goes right over it. And that's still, you ride right past it on the bike trails. It's really cool. So I'm looking forward to learning more about that.
It'll be a good show. Yeah, good program.
And then on September 11th, we have a very special event coming up. This is the library's first ever dog adoption event. We are teaming up with the Traveling Tales Dog Rescue for Saturday, September 11th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this will be outside the library on the library grounds. And Traveling Tales Dogs Rescue will be bringing adoptable dogs seeking their forever home at the Palos Heights Library. And we will be joined by the Palos Animal Hospital. They'll be there to answer questions, and they will donate an Palos Animal Hospital gift certificate to anyone who successfully adopts a dog to cover its first physical exam. And we will also be giving out rope pool toys and bandanas that will be sold, at the circulation desk, and the proceeds will go to the Traveling Tales Dog Rescue. And our youth and teen services are making the rope pool toys for this event. So that's kind of cool. And then also throughout the month of September, to go coincide with this event, we'll be taking donations of dog supplies that will be collected at the library during the month of September. So they're asking for things like leashes, collars, Purina Pro dog food, natural dog food, puppy pads, blankets, pet stain removers, dog treats. We have a whole list of that. So for those of you who want more information, please be sure to give us a call at the library or check our website, and you'll be able to see what we have. It's going to be a lot of things going. We're going to have photographer taking pictures there. So it's going to be a great day.
It really is. And what a great opportunity for people looking to adopt a pet. It's right here, right in our own backyard. That's great.
Yeah. So it's September 11th. Save the date.
All right.
And then for those of you looking to tune up on your computer skills, we have YouTube Basics on Monday, September 13th. You're going to learn the fundamentals of navigating and sharing and staying safe on YouTube, which is a massive video sharing site, of course. So basic computer skills are needed for this class. So join us for 6:30 on that on Monday the 13th.
Okay.
And then we have a special visit. Queen Elizabeth's coming. Queen Elizabeth II on Tuesday, September 14th at 6:30. In this virtual program, historian Leslie Goddard will explore the life of Britain's most famous monarch, from her childhood to the abdication of her uncle and her marriage to Navy officer Philip, and her World War II service, and her struggle to balance her role as a queen and mother. Get to know this woman behind the images, her sense of humor and savvy intelligence, which she meets with her demanding obligations. So
I think there's just such an interest, if people watch The Crown or any of those shows. I mean, there's been movies about her and so forth. She's very fascinating.
It is. And Leslie is great. She's a historical portrayer. She's a historian herself, and she really gets into the role. So she's going to be good in this one.
It will be. Great. Sounds good.
And coming up on Thursday, September 16th, we have Chicago's Historic Motor Road District from 1905 to 1936. This is a bit of history that a lot of people may not be familiar with. The Chicago landmark Motor Row is home to the largest intact early motor colony in the United States. We have historical speaker Barbara Barrett will discuss the early development of the American automobile industry, the top flight architects who designed the elaborate automobile showrooms on Motor Row, several of the 116 automobile companies located there, and the automobiles that you could find for sale in those showrooms, including the old Fords, the Buicks, the Hudsons, the Cadillacs, the Locomobile, the Marmon, and the Premier. Some of those, I have no idea what they are, but I'm sure I'm going to be learning about them.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. And then coming up on Tuesday, September 21st, Introduction to Canning. We have local cookbook author and food preservation expert Emily Pastor will demonstrate the ins and outs of water bath canning. Learn how to make jams, pickles, chutneys, and more for your own enjoyment or to give out as gifts. Emily will demonstrate the entire process from start to finish, as well as address your concerns about the safety and equipment use. So join us for that.
And that's kind of a lost art. I mean, everybody did it, when I was growing up, my mother did it, it's just what you did. And
yeah, we did it a lot when I was young. It seems to be making a comeback a bit. But yeah, it's a good thing to know for sure.
It is, and do it properly so your food is safe. Want to know how to do
that. Most importantly, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And on the food thing, we have coming up Wednesday, September 22nd, autumn pies and cobblers. We were so excited to have Chef Susan Maddox back. She is always such an entertaining and knowledgeable and funny chef. She's going to show us how to prepare our favorite autumn pies and cobblers in this live cooking demonstration, and she will have recipes available for us. So looking forward to that. Again, these are all virtual programs, folks, so you do need to sign up for them. Go to our website at phlibrary.org, sign up now so that you can get your spot.
And you can sign up immediately. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then on Thursday, September 23rd, we have Medicare Made Easy. We have Diana Ducci. She's a great presenter for this. She's a community educator and licensed insurance representative. She'll present an educational program about Medicare Parts A and B, and she'll also be discussing Medicare supplement insurance plans. This program is designed for people turning 65 who are already 65 or over and leaving their employer plan, or for people who would just simply like to learn more about Medicare. So, I mean, I'm telling you, if you've got a question, Diane, if she doesn't know it already, she will get you the answer. She's very, very thorough, very vast knowledge of all this. So,
oh my, I feel like she's just like an encyclopedia of information.
She is. It's really amazing, but yeah, she does. And she really does a great job of communicating that to everybody.
It's great.
Yeah. And then on Monday, September 27th at 2:00, we have Gmail Basics. Find out how to get the most out of Gmail by learning how to create and send emails, attach files, and add contacts, use tabs and labels, and more. So again, folks, that's one we do need to have some computer skills for that. So sign up for that as well. And then on Monday, September 27th, our trivia nights are back. For 2 hours of online trivia from the comfort of your home. Our winners will receive a $20 gift card to a Palos Heights restaurant. Again, there's limited attendance for this, so make sure you sign up early. We took a month off of trivia, 2 months off of trivia, so we're excited to get back in our game. So join us for that.
Okay.
And our final program for September is the history of the band Chicago, on Tuesday, September 28th at 6:30. The library just sponsored a group for the concert in the park the other day that was held outside at Memorial Park, and that group featured the music of the group Chicago, and it was incredible. We had like 500 people attended that concert. It was amazing. And we have Gary Wenstrup is going to talk to us about this group that sold over 100 million albums, and Billboard magazine said it's the most successful American group ever. He's going to use performance and interview clips to trace the arc of their career from the early rock and roll successes to like 25 or 6 to 4 and Saturday in the Park to their later softer hits like If You Leave Me Now and Hard to Say I'm Sorry. So Chicago fans, come and join us. And Gary Wenstrup, he's a wonderful, again, presenter, does a great presentation on it. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So that took our September. Then just a few things about October. We do have a huge program coming up. Well, a couple of things. We have Trinity professor John Baker will be showing his art in the library throughout September. It's his portraits, Rosalind portraits. We have a whole program about that, and his program, he's going to show his portraits and talk about his program using art to build a community, and it's a fascinating program. We also have at the end of October, New York Times bestselling author Chris Bohjalian will be here virtually to talk about his newest book, The Hour of the Witch. That's right before Halloween. So get on our website, folks, and sign up because that's going to be a great program. Really looking forward to that. So, so save the date for all of these. We'd love to see you. You know, it's so funny with our virtual programs too, you know, it's like we're talking to a screen. We don't get to see everybody, but I can see your names. I see people's names when they attend. So it's kind of like, oh, I know you're out there and we so much love having you join us. It's not the same as in person, but this is the best we can do. And we have a lot of fun doing it. So I always look forward to seeing all of you guys out there.
And I'll tell you what, we are so fortunate we have this vehicle to do that, or we'd be, you know, not able to participate in these programs. So this Zooming and whatever else came at a great time. We can still participate and, you know, really enjoy this at home. And, you know, there's something to be said with being at home. You can be in your jammies or, you know, drink your coffee or, you know, whatever you want. You're just home. So
yeah,
good.
you know, and it's nice when the weather does get bad because that, you know, in a physical program that did affect our attendance, but now it's like, oh, it's snowing, it's raining, I don't care. I'm going to still come and attend and have fun. So
that's right. Yeah, that's right. We're really blessed we have that. Thanks, Janine.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we are going to find out what is, excuse me, happening with youth and teens, and Lauren is here to tell us that. Lauren, thanks for being here today. And I know, you know, school is starting, so I think there's some changes in what the library does with kids at this point too.
A little bit, yeah. So our summer reading is over at this time. So school's starting and we are starting up our weekly story times again. So starting on September 7th, and then for every Tuesday in the month at 11 a.m., we are going to have Tales for Twos. And all of our programs are going to be available both on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So we're starting with Tales for Twos. Next up, we're going to have Little Wigglers on Wednesdays, starting September 8th at 11 a.m. This one's for the younger kids, so babies to 23 months. Obviously, anybody is allowed to enjoy it since it will be virtual, but that's who it is geared towards.
Good. Nice.
After that, we've got our Kindergarten Ready, which starts on Thursdays, starting September 9th, and that one's for ages 3 to 5, and again on YouTube and on Facebook.
Great.
So we have our DIY pencil toppers Thursday, September 2nd. It looks like we're going to be making some really cool mermaid tails for our pencils. So just in time for 3rd to 5th grade, make your own pencil topper and show it off to all your friends at school. They're sure to be jealous.
Oh, they will. That is a really cute thing. It looks like it turns out really nice.
Next up for our K3 friends on Tuesday, September 7th, we've got balloon-powered sponge boats. And I will have the supplies here. It's just a sponge and a balloon. But we're going to connect our balloon to our boat, our little sponge, and see how fast they can go and what works the best.
Well, that is so cute. You can have little sponge races in your bathtub at home.
Exactly. Following that, we've got our DIY Thin Mints because it's no longer Girl Scout season. And, you know, we got to have the Thin Mints. That's Wednesday, September 8th at 4 p.m. for grades 6 through 12. And there will be a step-by-step video for that. Next up, we've got our Manners story time for ages 2 to 5 on September 10th at 10 a.m. We'll learn how to say thank you, I'm sorry, please, and all of those, you know, keywords.
Very nice.
Next up, we've got Paint and Explore Rainbows on Tuesday, September 14th. So for this, I will have blank CDs for you at the library because I know a lot of people don't have those anymore. And you'll be able to kind of show them in the light, just like the pictures. And then we're going to paint over that, the rainbows on a canvas.
Oh, that sounds like fun. So you just go and pick that up and then do it at home.
Yep. Next up, we have the return of our Tween Graphic Novel Club. And for this, remember, there are only 5 openings. And you need to sign up for this program in order to get your book that you can take home and love forever and participate in the discussion. This month, we're going to do the finale, I believe, or maybe just the 3rd of the Best of the Real Friends series called Friends Forever. Next up, we're going to be engineering some bridges. We're going to get some steam into this month. On Thursday, September 16th at 4 p.m., we're going to take some index cards or paper and see how structurally sound our bridges can be.
Oh, that's great. So are there some suggestions given so that you know what
Yeah,
to
there will be
do?
for all of our programs, there's going to be a video to go along with it. So you'll be able to watch it and see.
That's great. And that's fun. And it's a fun thing to do whenever you feel creative and like you want to do something or build on what you did before. That's going to be fun.
Following that, we've got our Mexican Independence Day celebration on Thursday, September 16th for grades K-3. We're going to learn some songs in Spanish. We're going to learn some Spanish words, read some Spanish books. It's going to be a great time.
Sounds fun.
Next up, we've got our Paper Succulent program on September 16th at 6 p.m. And I don't know about anybody else, but I know in this department up here, we're really bad at keeping plants alive. So this is going to be the perfect way. If you're terrible at keeping plants alive, no worries. These ones are going to be made out of paper.
That's great. Just a little dusting now and then and you're all set.
Yeah, you'll be set.
That sounds good.
Next up, we've got the ever popular bubble tea. We're going to be learning how to make our own bubble tea for grades 4 through 12 on September 17th at 4 p.m. So follow along on our video and you'll learn how to make bubble tea yourself so you don't have to spend all the expensive money anymore at the shop.
I'm not even aware of bubble tea. I think I better watch this.
Little bobas at the bottom. They're like little bowls filled with stuff. I don't know, whatever you want to put in it.
Something that creates bubbles.
Yes.
Pretty colors.
Next up, we've got our pirate story time on September 20th at 10 a.m. So of course, we're going to talk like a pirate. We're going to learn what pirates do, and we'll probably sing some songs about pirates too, all along.
Very good. Nice. Fun.
After that, we've got our blood cells in a bottle program. So if you've ever wondered, what does my blood look like under a microscope? We are going to use everyday materials and a water bottle to figure out what exactly goes into a drop of blood. That's
Sounds interesting.
Next up, we've got finger knit accessories on September 22nd. So we are going to be using t-shirts and fabrics to make our own stretchy scrunchies or bracelets by using just our fingers.
And what are you using to do t-shirts?
I believe we're using t-shirt material,
wow.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Those look really like they turn out really neat.
Yeah. Then on Friday, September 24th, we are going to be making our own piggy banks with our DIY piggy bank program. Looks like we're going to be using water bottles, and then we're just going to make these cute piggies to save up your money, your change, whatever you need to save.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute. And what a great way to use a water bottle and save money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. Here's FanCon. So FanCon this year is going to be mostly virtual. All of our programs and panels are going to be virtual. The only thing that's going to be in person or out, there's two things. One of them is going to be a scavenger hunt all around town. We're going to give you a list of places to go, and you're going to see if you can find our FanCon logo or whatever it is we put out there, maybe just a QR code. And if you do that, you will be getting a prize. And the winner of that, it would probably be a drawing, will be getting a prize too. And after that, we're going to have take and makes for crafts to do for the kids. Virtually, we're going to have a story time. We'll have virtual superhero bingo. At the end of the day, we're going to have trivia. And this year, we're going to try and have a cosplay contest. So if you have pictures of yourself in cosplay that you think are really cool, give us an email at social@phlibrary.net or .org, and we'll figure it out. We'll get you guys all set up, and we'll present you on our virtual cosplay panel. And yeah, it's going to be.
Well, that sounds wonderful. So you do want to sign up for this, right?
For some of the things, yes. So for superhero bingo, you want to sign up for it. And we're also going to be playing a couple rounds of Among Us, and you'll need to sign up for that. And you will need to sign up for our final performance of Klingon Pop Warrior and for the trivia. Everything else, I believe you are fine, but you want to double check the advanced calendar just to make sure you're not missing anything.
Okay. Oh, that sounds really fun.
It'll be a great time. And it's not just for youth, it's also for adults too. It's for everybody.
It's
Okay.
for
So next up, we've got Mad Scientist Snacks. So we're going to pretend on September 28th that we are mad scientists making these creations out of gummy worms, gummy bears, anything. And we're going to do them in a little little plate where you'll be able to fill it in and make your own and make it creepy or cute, however you like it.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
And then we've got Foil Boats on September 29th at 4 p.m. This is another kind of STEM program where we're going to build boats out of foil and figure out who and how you can hold the most coins on your boat without it sinking. We used to do this when I was in elementary school, and we would try to do this. So I think it's really cool.
It is cool. Yeah.
doing it
I like the difference in, you got the sponge boat that moves. You got this one that you're trying not to sink.
Yep. And I think this is our last program. It is our marker/bottle recycled art program on September 30th. So what we are going to do is we are going to grab all of our dry markers that we have at home. We're going to fill them in, we're going to put them in an old spray bottle. We're going to fill that bottle with water. We're going to let it sit for a little bit, and then we're going to spray, and it's going to be some beautiful colors and beautiful art.
Wow, that is a really interesting thing. So your marker needs to be like new or old?
I believe it could be either, but to recycle them, we were looking for more dry ones.
Yeah, okay.
So that you're not, wasting your good markers. But
Right.
getting use
And I'm
out of
sure
the
there's plenty of color that still comes out of the dry marker.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, that will be fun.
And that's what we've got going on in YTS in September.
All right. Well, thank you, Lauren. And there's so many things to do at home and take advantage of. That sounds like just a really great thing. And so many of those things too that moms and dads or whoever can kind of participate in with their kiddo and have a fun, family night of, trying to sink your boat. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you, Janine and Lauren, for being with us here today. And thanks to Catherine for making this possible again. I don't want to forget that has to happen. We have to be able to get this to you, and she does that. So we appreciate that. And I hope we see you all at the library, going in, getting your things and leaving, or virtually, however it works for you. And don't forget that curbside service, or you can have things brought to your home. And that's great, especially right now when we're all needing to wear masks again and be a little cautious. So we'll see you next month at the library. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sue.